I think the important thing when engaging with a lawyer is you want to know that they are fully connected to what you've got going on. And one of the questions is, what difficulties do you see with my case? Are they a good one or a bad one? So let's find out next. Welcome to Attorney 911, the podcast, with attorney Ralph Manginello. Let's get some answers to the most asked questions. We break down the legal issues and provide expert advice to help you navigate life's legal challenges. You might even call us your first responder to a legal emergency. Up next, real-world cases, valuable insights, and practical tips you can use today. It's time to get smart like a lawyer. I think it's very important for a lawyer to represent someone who understands completely about the case. If they say, you know what, this case is going to be trouble, and that they're upfront and honest with the client. Is that how you guys work at it, Attorney 911?
Yeah, well, of course, because with the immigration changes that have come about since Trump's been elected, it's even affecting personal injury claims and litigation in the personal injury field, because I'm a member of the Houston Trial Lawyers Association, and there's been a discussion among us, if you're representing an illegal, someone who's in this country illegally, even if they've been here for 20-something years and they're just not a citizen, do we bring them to court? Because what can happen is, let's say an insurance company's representative knows that your client is here in the country illegally, and they tell the bailiff, they're like, hey, bailiff, that Mr. So-and-so over there, his client's in the country illegally. I think the bailiff would have to, they have a duty to apprehend that person. So you're putting that client in jeopardy. So to answer your question, that's a new thing that personal injury attorneys are having to discuss with their clients and make them aware of that risk. We've never really had to do that before. And speaking for myself, I'm not well versed in all the immigration law. That's a whole separate area of the law that immigration attorneys, there are specialized immigration attorneys, that's all they do. And so what we've been doing, and I encourage other attorneys to do, is to counsel your clients, but also encourage them to contact an immigration attorney and talk to them about what's going on and what the risks are for maybe appearing in court or, pursuing their claim. And the clients need to be proactive in doing that if they are in the country illegally, so they know their rights as well. So that's just one example. But another example is with premises liability cases, and what those types of cases are is slip and falls at big box stores, or tripping and falling, or any kind of injury that would occur on a place of business in general. There's new case law out from the Texas Supreme Court just this past summer, actually, in 2024, that really affected, how an attorney, what type of cases an attorney can pursue and potential recovery and those sorts of things. So when an attorney gets a call for one of those cases, it's really important to tell your client up front, if you're going to take the case, that there's new case law out that's not in your favor. Most likely, you're not going to get anything, and, we may lose, but I believe in your case. I'm willing to spend my time and money and effort in trying to make a recovery for you, but I just want you to let you know that, you don't have a great chance of making a big recovery. So those are just two examples of, being a practicing attorney, you need to be very aware of the new and current law and the changes that are happening, but then also take that and apply it to letting your clients know what the difficulties may be looking forward.
You just learned something new. Attorney 911, the podcast, with attorney Ralph Manginello. We hope you found today's conversation insightful and helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to the show so you'll never miss an episode, and share it with family and friends who might benefit from the things we talk about. A new podcast launches every week. That means you get more legal tips, real-life cases, and expert advice. This is Attorney 911, the podcast.